Do you often find yourself blanking out on everything after hours of learning? If this happens with you, then maybe you're not learning the right way. The problem may lie not in your efforts, but in the method. Learning is fun, but if you're not doing it right, it can be tough. But don't worry, in this video we'll reveal 5 hacks to learn anything super fast. That too without forgetting. So, without taking further time, let's start with number 5, the memory palace technique. Dating back to ancient Greece, the memory palace technique, also known as the method of loci, leverages spatial memory to aid in memorization. Start by visualizing a familiar location, such as your home or a route you frequently travel. Associate each piece of information you want to remember with a specific location or object within that space, creating a vivid mental image linking the information to its location. As you mentally navigate through your memory palace, you can recall the information by retracing your steps and visualizing the associated locations. This technique capitalizes on the brain's natural ability to remember spatial relationships, making it a powerful tool for memorizing lists, vocabulary, and other sequential information. Number 4, the SQ3R method. SQ3R stands for survey, question, read, recite, and review. This is a systematic approach to studying textbooks and other written materials. Start by surveying the material to get an overview of its structure and main points. Then generate questions based on the headings, subheadings, and key terms in the text. As you read, actively seek answers to your questions and take notes to summarize important information. After reading a section, recite the main points aloud or in writing to reinforce your understanding. Finally, review your notes and recitations to consolidate your learning and identify any areas that require further clarification or review. By following this method, you can improve your comprehension, retention, and engagement with written material. Number 3, the Feynman technique. Similar to the study like a teacher method we discussed in Part 1 video, this is the Feynman technique. Don't worry, we'll provide the link for that video in the description below for you. The Feynman technique is named after the Nobel Prize-winning physicist Richard Feynman. This technique involves explaining concepts in simple terms as if you were teaching them to someone else. Start by choosing a topic you want to study, then write down an explanation of it as if you were teaching a complete beginner. Identify any gaps or areas of confusion in your explanation and go back to your materials to review and clarify those points. Repeat this process until you can explain the concept clearly and confidently. The act of teaching and simplifying complex ideas helps reinforce your understanding and retention of the material. Number 2, the chunking method. Chunking involves breaking down large amounts of information into smaller, more manageable chunks. Instead of trying to memorize a long list of facts or figures all at once, organize the information into groups or categories based on similarities or themes. This helps you process and retain the information more effectively by reducing cognitive overload and improving comprehension. Once you've chunked the information, focus on mastering one chunk at a time before moving on to the next, gradually building your understanding and retention of the material. Number 1, the leitner system. The leitner system is a spaced repetition technique that is based on a concept that our brains remember things better with repeated reviews over time. This idea has repeatedly been backed by science as the best way to retain information over long periods of time. This technique uses flashcards to aid in memorization. Start by creating a set of flashcards with questions or prompts on one side and the corresponding answers on the other. Arrange the flashcards into several boxes or groups, with the most difficult cards in the first box and easier cards in subsequent boxes. When reviewing the flashcards, start with the cards in the first box. If you answer a card correctly, move it to the next box. If you answer incorrectly, return it to the first box. By systematically reviewing the flashcards and moving them between boxes based on your performance, you can optimize your study time and reinforce your memory of the material over time. These 5 hacks will add fun to your learning experience and you'll easily be able to learn anything super fast. But beware, these hacks won't work if you're trapped in a habit of procrastination. Click the video on your screen to uncover some super easy tricks to get rid of procrastination. If you are eager to discover more learning hacks like these, drop a Part 3 comment in the comments section below, and we'll make a Part 3 video for you. If we managed to keep you hooked till now, give us a thumbs up and give that subscribe button a tickle for more insights, tips, and the coolest content. Until next time, stay connected and stay mindful. This is the Yays and Nays signing off for today.